I did everything wrong parenting my 3-year-old tonight, and I feel so good about it. So here's what happened. We were at the dinner table. She was brushing my hair, and we were about to sit down to eat dinner. And I had told her, you know, I want you to sit down and have dinner with us. And she said, okay, but I want to brush your hair first. And I was like, all right, that's fine. You can brush my hair first. So she's brushing my hair, and then she wants to put bows in my hair. And so she puts a bow in my hair, and she has another bow, and her little fingers just are struggling to clip it and like make it work. And so she can't get it in right, and she gets so frustrated. And all of a sudden, she just loses it, and she throws the bow down on the floor, and she's like, I'm so mad, I just want the bow. And then she hits me where she had been trying to put the bow. My 3-year-old slaps me, and I barely reacted at all. And I was just like, Ram, did you just slap me? And she was like, and I was like, is that okay? And she was like, and I was like, okay, so how are you feeling? Mad. I'm like, okay, well, do you need to go like hit something safe, like a pillow on the couch? No, I'm too mad. Okay. You know what's going to make being mad even worse? Being mad and also not having your dinner. So like, I don't know, maybe you should just climb up in your chair and eat your food. Would you rather I pick you up and put you in your chair? Or would you rather you climb up in your chair? And she climbed up in her chair and she ate her dinner. So like parenting when my parents were growing up would have been like what we in the South call a hickory switch. When parenting when I was a kid would have been like a spanking, or my parents didn't really spank, so like I would have been at least sent to a timeout, at least. So authoritative parenting would at least say immediate timeout, consequence, something's taken away. Gentle parenting would have talked through the feelings. And I had come home in a really, really horrible mood, and I had been like, you know what? You are not going to let this impact. You've seen over the past few days how much the terrible mood can impact your parenting, and you're not going to let it happen. And something about that decision just like clicked in at this moment. And I was like, I'm just gonna ask her, hey, did you just do that? Really? Yeah. Is that okay? No. She looked sorry. I'm gonna give you choices. I think you need control over something. I think you're overtired. Like that's what I was thinking to myself. And I feel so weird posting here that like she slapped me. I mean, it was kind of in the head and kind of on the face, and saying like I basically didn't react at all, but it felt so good being aware of the mood, making a decision beforehand. I didn't know what was going to come, but I'm so thrilled with how that turned out. And so I do want to know, what would you have done in that situation? And also recognizing when you comment that what you normally would do, what I did was not necessarily how I normally would have handled it. In fact, it's not at all how I normally would have handled it. It was like this moment of like, oh my God, that felt right. And some of you are probably going to be like, you're terrible if that's what felt right. And some of you are going to be like, you're amazing if that's what felt right. And I don't really care, because what's right for different people is right for different people, even the same person in different moments. It felt so good.